You see, sometimes when I say that politicians are the same all over the place, whenever elections are coming, they're always singing that rhythm in which their citizens want to listen to. It's quite understandable that Labour has made it clear that they are going to scrap the Rwanda plan as soon as they win the July 4th elections. Now it has even taken a new turn. Tories accuse party of introducing amnesty for the 90,000 migrants earmarked for deportation and nurturing the channel crossings deterrent. Labour could start considering Rwanda migrants for asylum within weeks of taking power as it attempts to achieve its ambition of ending the use of hotels in a year. So the Labour has an agenda of ending the use of hotels in a year if they take power. So in a matter of weeks, they will start considering these Rwanda migrants for asylum, which on one side you can understand them because these hotels are costing the British taxpayers a whole lot of money. And if some of these asylum seekers are eligible, it will go a long way in helping them to reduce their labor shortages. Because when granted asylum, these asylum seekers, some of them that are granted temporary asylum or long-term asylum, then can be permitted to work. They can help in filling these shortages temporary based on the ones that have temporary stay, or in a long time for the ones that are later granted a long time stay, and they will be contributing in area of filling the shortages and paying tax to the British state. The party is investigating using discretionary powers in Rishi Sunak's own Stop the Boats laws to enable an incoming Home Secretary to switch up to 90,000 migrants earmarked for Rwanda flights into the asylum system. It would avoid delays which could be caused by having to reappeal the Legal Migration Act before being able to process asylum claims. Labour has pledged to scrap the Rwanda scheme from day one and plans to fast-track those migrants whose claims are most likely to be rejected so they can be returned to their home countries. So, another thing is that Labour has pledged, yes, that they have said from the beginning to scrap the Rwanda scheme from day one. And another thing is that they plan to fast-track those migrants whose claims are most likely to be rejected. So the asylum seekers that their claims of asylum might mostly be rejected, they are planning to fast track it to return these people to their home countries as soon as possible. The move could save £6 million a day or £2 billion a year, which it costs to accommodate the 36,000 migrants staying in hotels, and could pave the way for the closure of asylum camps on two former RAF bases and the BB badge, which auditors found were costing taxpayers more per migrant than hotels. So you see, these migrants cost the British taxpayers £6 million a day or £2 billion a year, to which it costs to accommodate 36,000 migrants. So they are having 90,000 migrants, and just 36 is costing them 6 million a day to accommodate these 36 out of 90,000. So that is why you see that the Labour want to scrap it completely, and the asylum seekers that mostly the asylum claims will be rejected, they want to return them to their home country as soon as possible to save money. That is what it's all about for Labour. And the ones that might be granted asylum, to reintegrate them into their labor market in order to reduce their labor shortages as well. It could also help Yvette Copper, an incoming Home Secretary, achieve one of the pledges where the party has set a time scale to shut down asylum hotels within a year of starting to process the claims. So you see, this election in UK on the 4th of July is going to be a serious one. Yes, as the time draws closer and the debates will soon start, a whole lot of things will be coming out. So it is only time will tell, because I already know that the way the Rwanda plan was amended 4 times before it's finally passed, and the problems is already bringing already when it has not even fully started. I know that if a new government is coming in, they will just scrap it because it's costing a whole lot of British taxpayers money.